same dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Fruity beauty, fat flex, but she shapes to be. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen. Ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean. In the murky depths of life stream. Tears down the walls with the wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile. Leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean. In the murky depths of life stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile. Leaving haters burned, exiled. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw. Leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care. Streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign. Feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch. Calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That woman with the smirk so mean. In the murky depths of live stream.
Hello, in true breezy fashion, I started laughing during the song about something, and then I started choking on my own laugh, but I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Hello, happy Thursday. Lori, I don't know if you're still in here. I meant to type out hello to you, but I don't know if I did. So, hello, Lori. Hello, Naughty Box. Hello, Free the People. Hello, Voodoo. Good to see you. Trauma. Toki. Hello. I saw you got your steps in already today. Good job. Trauma, I said hi to you, right? Toki, Capone, thank you for being a member for 9 months. I have missed you. I get boycotting Foodie. She's been weird, very, very weird. I said hi to you, Lori. I know I did. Hello, Joe. Hello, Ruby. Crypta. Candy. I said hi to you, right? All right. Did I miss anybody? I feel like I did. Well, I'm sorry. If I didn't say hi to you, type hi to me now. Naughty Box, I said hi to you, right? I love your music choices. Thank you, Lori, if you're here. And happy anniversary. Yes. What app do you use for your steps? WeWard. I use that. But don't sign up unless you use my link because you'll start out with like $1.50. I'm not like whatever it's called. I just really like this app. It's fun for me. And I didn't know I was going to be so insane about counting steps. But I am, and now when I'm not walking on my walking pad, I just picture myself sitting around getting fat like Chantel. So I have a walking addiction now. Yes, I do. But yeah, I use reward. You can earn reward cards, Venmo transfers, all kinds of things. The more you walk, the more you earn. Really, I wanted to do it because I just want people to walk with me and get healthier with me. And you're more able, I guess I'm more apt to succeed if I have friends doing it with me, right? I'm going to stick with it if there's people that are also trying to get healthier. So I don't know. It's a great way to build a community, meet little friends on there. We all follow each other. It's a good time. Can you show? Yes, I can. Hold on. I'll just share it right now. It's only the link is only good for a certain amount of time. Yeah, I'm going to do it right now. I just got the text. So click on it right now. And then it doesn't cost anything to join. Let me see. 1 second. Okay. I have been vaping and giggling so much. So we're gonna laugh a lot this stream. All right, what I do know, there you go. Oh wait, I don't think it'll let me share it. Okay, DM me, trauma. I think my link is too long or it doesn't like it. Bunny, did I see you come in? Hold on, now I'm trying to delete my text. Okay, hold on. Eventually we'll go to Twitter, I promise, and eventually we'll talk about Chantel. I'm just trying to get back into my chat. It does make you get up. It does. Keep moving. Yes. Hey, Nicole. I'm glad I took that break, yet I feel better today. My soreness is almost gone. Back to walking later, maybe. If you feel like you need a day off, it's okay to take a day off. We have to recover. Remember that, and don't be hard on yourself because I could even be hard on myself. I have to take my own advice. It's okay to take a day off and let your muscles heal. It is. All right. Well, so Foodie, let me get back on track with Foodie. DM me or email me, and I'll get you guys the link if you want to join us. It's just fun. Okay. So Foodie went dumpster diving last night. So we watched her long ass stream yesterday. We were live like almost 4.5 hours. She hit something in the rental. The hijab's back on. And then whatever happened, we left, and then she came live again. And all I know is she went through a drive-through an insane amount of times. She got Chick-fil-A's, she got all kinds of food, and she dumpster dived. And then she went through a drive-through right after that, and she didn't wash her hands. Can you imagine? Do you know what people throw in dumpsters? Like dog poop, diapers? Can you imagine digging through that and then going to eat afterwards? So today she's live for like, I think it was somewhere between 20 to 30 minutes, and she's sick. Sick as a dog. I wonder why. I wonder why. So we have all kinds of stuff on Twitter to talk about. There's Amberlynn Reid stuff. Not a whole lot because I don't want to bore us. But there's enough good gossip for us to be entertained. A whole lot of foodie beauty shit talking, opinions, and all of that. So let me share my screen. Oh, we do have a goal up, you guys. So there's something I want to take you guys to go do on the 21st. And I don't know, every day I've put up a goal towards the PC, but I just thought, I don't know, let's do something different. You don't have to like donate a huge amount. I just thought it would be a fun goal. We're going to go out and we're going to go see a Christmas tree be lit, and we're going to shop, and we're going to start off the Christmas season. So I can't really tell you much more than that because I don't want weirdos to meet me there. But I think it'll be a fun time. So any amount, I don't know. The goal you could do like 99 cents, whatever it'll let you send. Or you don't have to donate at all and we'll still probably go do it. I don't know. That probably wasn't very smart business advice. I'm not a good beggar. I couldn't be one of those lolcow people. I don't know. I'm not very good at it. All right. So, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? All right. I think that's big enough, right? Do we need a little memory refresher of yesterday? So Enigma posted this and said she just said she wears the hijab for Salah, which means they're still together. And she lied about separating in terms of divorcing. They're separated because of her being in Canada. She says she can't wear it because she's allowed to. Okay, I don't understand what that last part meant, but let's go full screen. And oh, I do know she changed her profile picture too. The hijab is back on.
If I wanted to wear it for Salah, I'm allowed to. I'm
I did sugar honey iced tea. Hey Boomer. Hey Bunny. I'm only on or you're on your lunch break. I hope you have a beautiful day at work.
allowed to live my life how I want to. You're allowed to comment on it, and I'm allowed not to give a shit. There you go.
Hey, here's something towards your PC fund. Always enjoy your streams. Thank you so much, Bunny. I enjoy you being here. And in fact, hold on. I feel like you have been around. Hey Eric. Long enough. I've been wanting to give you a wrench. Wilson, I have my hair to show you at the end of the stream, if I remember. Kelly, hey. Okay, hold on. Strange Bunny, can you just type something like hi or F you? I don't really care right now. I just want to give you a wrench because You've been around here for a minute, and I feel like we can trust you. So I'd like to give you a wrench. Thank you so much for the super chat. Sue, keep culturally appropriating someone else's culture. Oh my God. And the offensive thing she was saying yesterday. She said something else disgusting that I clipped.
No, I'm not worried about
Okay, there you go.
discrimination, whatever. That's about them, not me. Like, I'm not gonna conform to a certain way or be uncomfortable just to fit in anymore. And like, I know that's how I felt like I was doing in Syria. I wasn't comfortable in Syria and I wouldn't want to live there. But by myself, you know, yeah, the nails are so annoying.
Okay, do we care about this clip? We know, right? She's wearing it obviously for him, or she met somebody else that's Muslim. I Shugal said, and she wonders why nobody trusts anything she says. What happened behind the scenes with Salah over these past 2 days, with her being half naked yesterday to this today? And what call from the government was she waiting for? So sus. I swore she had to have something paid off by around this time in order to be able to sponsor him. Isn't that odd? And she's waiting for a call from them? I don't know. Bubbles in Cheeks said, Foodie took down the stream with her looking all naked. Sally must have entered the picture again. So just so you know, it's on Twitter. I think I retweeted it, the full stream. If you missed it, go to Twitter. I'll show you the tweet. Naughty Box, she's waiting for immigration to call her. Yeah, it's a travel scam, Grunge said that both her and Salad are involved with. Well, may they get caught. Hey, Mrs. C. Hey, Sue. This was her the other night, and then the next day she put on the hijab. Anybody else like this, they would be 5150, right? I know we're supposed to believe this is completely normal, but one day you're naked, the next day you're ready for all your rights to be taken away. I don't know. It seems like a crisis. Last night versus this morning. This is almost like if you had a really bad walk of shame. Like you had a long night at the bar and somebody was looking really attractive at 2 a.m., but when you woke up at 6 a.m., they looked very different. So you become a nun or you change your ways. Isn't that weird how it works? Rena Joy said, what Chantel is doing is religious appropriation, right? Chantel doesn't read the Quran. She doesn't practice the religion. She doesn't pray. She just wears the hijab to hide this feels a lot like religious appropriation. I would love to hear opinions on this. Let's look in the replies. She needs a mental institution. Yes. Aaron, did I not say hi to you? Hi, gorgeous. It reminds me of somebody wearing military clothing when they were never in the military. It literally makes me sick seeing her cosplay religion. I get that. That girl said, it's my religion. It's personal. She is so disrespectful. She's lucky she never learned about Sharia. I don't want to hear a word when we get to certain tweets because Chantal said that women and men are equal in Islam. And I have some tweets that post direct quotes from the Quran about women being like dogs. And if you pass one while they're praying, or you're praying, or somebody is praying, how it doesn't really count. I think women are, what did it say? We're like dogs and donkeys. Anyways, I don't want to hear a fucking word when we get to those tweets. Or I don't want to hear a word about my opinions because right here, that girl said, it's my religion, it's personal. She is so disrespectful. She's lucky she never learned about Sharia. Nana Spike T said, it's ridiculous because she's using the hijab as a shield from her hideousness. She doesn't care about the religion at all. The fact that she said, even if I wasn't Muslim, I can wear it. Why not just wear a scarf or beanie? She's doing it for slaw yet again. Savage said, agreed. She has a video still up of her eating a burger with bacon, and all her lives in Canada show her actively getting high. She says she's still Muslim, but also says she can wear the hijab just because perhaps she should prioritize mental health treatment because this is nuts. You know, She's one of those people that really needs to be medicated. I'm on medication, and I feel, people say that Zoloft doesn't really do this. When you are on medication and you're treating your mental illness, for me, anxiety and depression, I don't think right when I'm suffering from anxiety. Like, I make really weird decisions, ones I wouldn't normally make. Anyway, Zoloft has really made me be able to think things through, and I love it. She should really get on something like that. Yeah. Love your streams and happy to add to the PC fund. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Bethany. Thank you, Bunny, too. I appreciate you, ladies, so much. Hey, Pickle, how about a straight jacket cosplay? That's a really good idea. Have you ever thought about what it's like to be in a straight jacket? Okay, this is where my brain goes. When I was making my thumbnail, what was it, yesterday? I thought about how if I had to be in one, how I think I would go even more insane. Like, it wouldn't calm me down. I don't know. I don't like it even when, okay. So I'm in a family where some people hug and some people don't. I love my family, but I'm not the biggest hugger. I'm just not. Um, I don't know. I show affection to my daughter and my boyfriend. My sister knows I love her. But anyways, I'm saying this to say, even when people hug me and they hold me for too long, I almost panic. Like, I have this feeling inside that's like terror. Like, what if they don't let go? I don't know why I feel, well, actually, I have a big feeling of why I get that way. But anyways, I think I would go more insane in a straight jacket. I think they'd have to give me the shot in the ass or something. I don't know. Dave's World said exactly teardrop. Queen Jellybean said it's equal to her walking around in a hat with dreads attached and speaking in a fake Jamaican accent, or chilling in a sombrero, showing out random or throwing out random Spanish words she knows. She's playing dress up. Holly Gohavi said yes for 3 years. She's only motivated by men and food. She put on the hijab for rage bait and because she hates her hair slash appearance. Here's the thing. She could change the things she hates about herself, right? I remember there was a short little man who used to defend Foodie Beauty left and right. And I'm not even her size, right? But he would call me a fat bitch. Like, I didn't even have a name. Whenever he talked about me, I was the fat bitch. And then I think some women told him that that was gross. And then I was the drunk, just booze and whatever. Anyways, I didn't want people to be able to say that I was fat and XYZ. So I stopped eating so much. That's it, that's all. You change things, right? You change what you're able to. You can also, like, one day, I will have all the hair extensions in my hair, you won't even believe it. One day, when I have all this fuck you money to swim around in, I will have every shade of hair extensions in my hair. Anyways, there's things she could change. She could change her weight and she could get hair extensions. She has all this money to spend on fast food. I guess it's about prioritizing what you really want and what you really need. Put down the nashies, put in the hair extensions, and get on the treadmill. Rena Joy said, "What Chantel is doing." Oh, I read that one, huh? Nothing better than a 5 and 2 Haldol Benadryl and not a fan. Every time she moves, she gets 10,000 more. Exactly, Grunge. It's insane. Her beezers don't see it. She needs a sex doll to worship her. That's so sad to me. By the way, we end up seeing this sex doll, and it looks just like anime. It looks just like him. It's creepy. Of all the sex dolls you could get in the world, why you wanna pick one that looks like anime? An Nicole, thank you so much for the super chat. To the Christmas lights are for your PC. Take my FU money. Thank you so much, Nicole. Yeah, I mean, really, this is going towards the PC this stream. Well, all the super chats, unless you guys tell me otherwise. I just thought I could do something fun. Like, if we hit the goal today, I'll take us out the 21st. It'll be at night, so it's on a Friday. So we're gonna look at lights and a Christmas tree be lit and probably listen to Christmas music. So I don't think I can monetize the stream, which is fine. I definitely want to get hot cocoa because I'll be cold. I already know it. And it has to have little marshmallows in it. And then maybe I'll do a Christmas shopping or something. I don't know, get something to say I started it. Anyways, so just plan on that for the 21st, you guys. Okay. Thank you so much for everybody, for the super chats, for liking the streams, for even watching them, commenting. Like everything helps. If you feel bad because you can't donate, please don't feel bad. When you watch the stream and listen to me yap about nonsense, that helps us get the PC. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. I love you guys so much. Oh, this was my afternoon steps yesterday. Okay, here's another thing. If you have ADHD like me and you're unmedicated and you have trouble sticking with things, okay, this is another reason why I love this app. So you get like a certain amount of points, right, for every goal that you meet. And I think this equals like 2 cents, 3 cents, 5 cents, something along the lines of that, right? But I like hitting the goals. It does something for my brain. It does. And then when you walk like consecutive days in a row, any amount, you get this flame by your name unless you break this streak. So like I have to see the flame every day. I have to. I don't know. Anyways, it works for me. I usually have a hard time sticking with fitness routines. Like I start them up and then I don't know, somewhere in there I just lose motivation. This helps and you guys walking with me, I'm telling you. We're all going to get like the best asses in the next 6 months, let me tell you. Oh, here you go. Wilson, I don't know if you're still here. So while I don't have like the fullest hair in the world, and I definitely don't have a lot of hair, I have more than Chantal. And I'm in my curly girl era. I haven't blow dried my hair, God, in like 3 months. I use hair masks, deep conditioner. I'm really obsessed with this Dove Amino curl thing. I don't know, it's not that expensive and it smells delicious, and your hair just drinks it all up. Anyways, here's my curls. Not saying I have the best curls, the longest curls. I'm happy to have any of them. So before I would always straighten my hair, and I just have thin hair, it doesn't look good on me. It doesn't. And I don't necessarily have spiral curls or the curliest hair, but it does something when it's wet. It does whatever this is, and it's easier. I like how my hair smells all day. There you go. There you go. All right, more Shanta. Oh, okay. So Meandering Thoughts was posting all this stuff. Okay, okay, I'm done, they said. Done with Foodie. Now she preaches about Islam again, and it's all BS. Men and women are equal in Islam. Women are protected in the Quran. All not true. Don't want to have to deal with this BS any longer. Women are not equal and not protected at all, which is wild to me. Like, we bring life into this world. However you may feel about women, I don't know, we are rock stars, we put up with a lot, we can do a lot. I don't know why you wouldn't respect us. I don't get it. I don't understand why we're treated like dogs and donkeys. If a dog and donkey or a woman passes people that pray, it nullifies the prayer. So women are like dogs and donkeys. In court, you need two female witnesses, but just one male witness. Muslim men can marry four wives from all religions. Muslim women only one man, and he has to be Muslim. This doesn't sound very equal to me. Why can't we have four husbands? If you can have four, why can't we have four? Anyways, there's more tweets on that. Repo Widow said her family literally needs to have her committed. Yesterday versus today. If this stream goes down right now, it was Chantel.
I
Let's see.
honestly think that culture gets confused with religion. And I think men use that
Thank
to
you,
be
Vu.
misogynistic. I honestly think that culture gets confused with religion. And I think men use that to be misogynistic.
Oh, Wrinkly Wiener towards the PC fund. I'm at work, so it's hard to chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, old Wrinkly Wiener. I hope you have a good day at work. I hope you could still listen, though. Hopefully you can. NASA, there's a religion in Peru, I think, where the where they have lots of husbands. I don't think that I would enjoy that, to be honest. But I just think if men are allowed to have 4 wives, women should have that option too, with multiple husbands. It sounds like a fucking headache. Not to be rude to the men out there, but, like, I think most people, like, even to the men, don't you think, like, 4 wives sounds like a lot of BS? I mean, sometimes we're hard to please, that's a fact. I could say that sometimes we are hard to please. Um, yeah, sometimes we're hard to deal with. Sometimes we're mad, but we don't wanna say we're mad, but we want you to figure out that we're mad. I don't know, it's a whole thing. So, like, 4 of us? Anyway, so that was for yesterday or the day before, and this was whatever, you know what I'm trying to say.
Have a lot of that culture in my heart. I still do have a lot of that culture in my heart.
You have a lot of oh my god. She just said some people get culture and religion oh my she gives me a headache. I think we need to vape soon. The next clip I'll be vaping with you guys. Medicinal pothead, said 100. Okay, wait. The messenger of Allah said, "Whoever changes his religion, unalive him." Uh-oh, Foodie. Uh-oh. This may get me canceled, but I don't care at this point. Is this a religion or a cult? You don't have the option to change your mind? I don't know. Alright, let's see this. Rape can only be proven if the rapist confesses or if there are 4 male witnesses. The testimony of the victim is not accepted. The testimony of any woman or non-Muslim is not acceptable even if they actually chanced upon the crime and witnessed it. Oh my god. Yeah, so equal. Oh, this is gonna piss me off. This is gonna piss me off, and it's really hard to filter myself. It's hard to filter myself as it is. And especially when there's, oh, so much I wanna say. If a woman files a complaint without the benefit of the act having been witnessed by 4 Muslim men, then her statement amounts to confession of having illicit sex. We just have to get off this topic. We have to get off this topic. Oh, but we can't. The prophet said no man shall be asked for the reason of beating his wife. Hmm. Yeah, men and women are so equal in Islam. I'm following you now too, Nicole. Islam is, I mean, yeah, it seems really beautiful. Death, beatings. If you get raped, you are basically said you're having illicit sex. Not even basically. Yeah, I mean, it sounds absolutely incredible. Nope, not today said, wait, I missed this one. Ren said it was 100% dishwasher she met up with in a hotel room. Why would she stay somewhere else when she has her own place and so does the aunt? Pete wouldn't want to move in if he knew Nader had been there. I'm afraid for New York. I was really trying hard to hold that in. It came out. Oh well. Yeah, she was probably with the dishwasher. She had sex with him. She has regrets. So today she's Muslim. What happens when the guilt and shame wear off? What happens then? So next week, she's going to be bald and nude again. These laws are not followed by all Muslim sects. There are a huge difference in their books. I'm not saying that everybody follows that, right? I know there's good and bad people in every religion. There's even bad people in Christianity. Um, I just have a hard time with some of the things, right? I have a hard time with the 6-year-old bride. I have a hard time with men being allowed to lightly beat their wives. I have a hard time with, women not being equal. I have a hard time with that. And that doesn't mean that I don't think men are better at some things. I don't like how women are compared to dogs and donkeys. Their prayers don't matter. If they get raped, it doesn't matter. I have a hard time with those things, right? So there's Cyrax, and I just wanted to take this moment to get off the topic and remind you guys that at one point Foodie Beauty defended this man thing. Not even a man, thing is more accurate. Oh, if you could see the look on my face right now. Ugh, I need a shower. Tone said, "Hey, Foodie, I found your looks match. He's also stupid and disgusting, just like you. You two would make a perfect couple. He will cheat on you." The fact that this guy can cheat. But is it real people? Okay, but anyways, he'll cheat on Chantel and lie right to her face, but so will you. This is the caliber guy for a guy you match with. Love that for you. Thank God you can't have kids. They look like they could be related in some weird way. I don't know which way it is, but they look like they come from the same family tree. Cyrax gag, I know. Did he do that? And I think he did. Yeah, he did. He's nasty. No, not today said so she wasted her Beezer's money on nails, wigs, and other stuff for her non-existent hair just to put her face Spanx back on. Didn't watch, but she also stopped smoking weed. You She can't just stop anything. If people believe because she's wearing a hijab, she stopped doing drugs and sleeping with Nader, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Kelly said, "How are you going to pay your rent, Foodie? People are getting sick of you. All this for a man." So Pipsqueak asked, "Why did you delete last night's stream? Did Salam make you do that too?" Maybe. Blue Eyed said she had to delete it because now she's going to be a poor Muslim lady because being her old self didn't get donations. So using Muslim lady excuse, my kid, her donations. She also uses it so she could scream Islamophobia. Like, she doesn't even read the Quran, she doesn't pray, she doesn't do anything she's supposed to be doing as a Muslimah, but she'll definitely use the religion as a shield. You can't say anything about me because you just hate Muslims. Meanwhile, we're just saying, "You suck, Chantel." I feel like I need to say this again. Um, I have some strong things that I don't like, right? That I'm learning more and more about the Muslim faith, but that doesn't mean that I think every single person, would marry a 6-year-old or beats their wife or whatever. It doesn't mean that I think that way. Um, but yeah, I have to say, I don't like what the future looks like it's gonna hold because I don't think that people know. I don't think that people quite understand. Because despite even if there's good people in the Muslim faith, the women still aren't equal. I see it firsthand with the family that lives on my street where the men come and go. There's a whole bunch of them in her house. I'm assuming all her sons and her husband. Um, and she walks them out to the car. She does everything for them, like treats them like kings. And she's just stuck at home all day. And maybe she likes that. I don't know. But like it seems like there's people that come and go freely, but she doesn't. Acadia Strong said she still has anime sex, true. M or Maz said someone on here complained about her vaping and nudity and tagged YouTube. They responded with a post asking for them to report it and a link to how to do that. That would be my guess. Well, I'm sure that she got limited ads. So she probably didn't make much on it. But still, why wouldn't she have left it up to make at least 25 more cents? Chantel is still getting high. No such thing as Islamophobia. It's a valid fear. No, she definitely didn't stop smoking weed, Bethany said. I can't unsee it, Nicole. She was robo tripping on cough syrup. It's a thing. I knew somebody with a cough syrup addiction. I did. If you don't do this, you guys, please learn from other people's mistakes. She would get fucking high as balls off bottles of it. I don't know. I tried cough syrup once. There was one time I was withdrawing. I was, and not that I find this funny, but it's like the lengths I would go to, right? So I didn't have alcohol. So in my little pea brain, I'm like, what has alcohol in it? Do I have any vanilla? No. Do I have any of this? And so somehow I either get to the 99 cent store or I find it. This part isn't clear, but I got basically like a knockoff NyQuil that had alcohol in it, and I drank the whole fucking bottle. I was not right for like a week after. Anyways, don't ever do that stuff. It's just not worth it. Seriously. Anyways, okay, let's talk more about Foodie. Top Von B said, "Have a great day, have a great gay, have a great gay, have a great day, guys. When you don't need a squad because you got multiple personality disorders." Oh my God, send this to somebody. I'm gonna send this to my sister after the stream. She won't get it, but she'll still think it's funny. Oh, you guys want to know my trick in the morning? So I wake up really, really early. Um, and while I'm up and ready to go, I'm not necessarily in the mood to walk. So I found a trick. I piss myself off with some like ragey music or aggressive music. And I'm like, oh, I'm ready to take on the day. And I'm like, the more the song screams, or I don't know, the more that happens in the song, the faster I go. So I was listening to the Smashing Pumpkins Bullet with Butterfly Wings. It's a really good song to start your morning with. Oh, and then I was just listening to the Foo Fighters after that. Monkey Wrench. I am a huge fan of that song. I will forever love that song. I think this was my steps this morning. I don't think anybody cares, but if you do, I was proud of my steppage this morning. I do have an update though. Hold on. I am now over. Just act like you care, okay? I now have 4,478 steps. Woo! All right, let's get into foodie clips. So, Kristen said she's disgusting. I have a feeling I know what this is.
And then I want to go to the African store. I need jumbo. I'm glad I retained some parts of the West African, at least the
Neither.
food. The food I retained. I didn't get really into the West African culture as much as the Arab culture. I think it's because like Milan was like whitewashed at this point, probably.
So, you should never say that ever again. You will. JM said, I guess her little let's get Salah to pay attention by going naked and acting a fool worked. I don't know who is more pathetic at this point. Acadia said she truly speaks the language of her beezers. Mrs. ADHD said, I'm just a white lady, but isn't that terribly offensive? Yes. I learned from my daughter many things. One of the things I could say is, do you know it's not cool to be one of those people that say, "Oh, I don't see color. I don't see color." And while you might think that's harmless, like for a person of color, it's like you don't see who they are. You don't see the color of their skin. You don't see, I don't know. It's just not a good thing to say, right? And I don't even need to ask her opinion on this to know this would be incredibly fucking offensive. I was going to say expensive. Offensive. Dr. A said, I have no idea why I'm just a white lady made me giggle. I mean, same, but I also regularly find myself looking around thinking that's offensive, right? Or maybe they're just being a dick. I don't know. I don't feel like we should have to. I'm not saying this to you, Dr. Ray. Like, if people don't understand how it's offensive, pray for them. It's gross, it's disgusting, like Kristen said. Bondu said, "My God, you are a vile, hateful, ignorant hog." This is the sex doll. My boyfriend might be moving in with us. Story time coming soon. So before she had this obsession with getting one, but this looks just like anime, and I think hold on. Oh, no, I posted the picture. Your mom said, "Is it me or is that the face or is that face not anime sucks?" How long has she been talking to him? This is anime. I don't know what happened to his arm. Is that an implant? I think he was just at the gym to shower, by the way. Um, hopefully he's in a house now. I don't know. He was by the railroad tracks or train tracks, I guess I should say. Whatever. Why is that Kylo Ren? I'm gonna see my hubby in 44 days. I don't think Foodie can say the same. I'm so happy for you. Doesn't he look like one of the Bee Gees? Kind of, yes. Anyways, did you know you could get a tattooed sex doll? I don't. I don't think I will be one of those people that ever has like a robotic anything. It'll just come to life and kill me. I don't know. I'm convinced too that AI is going to take over one day. So I'm always very nice to AI. Like when I ask them to edit images, I'm always like, "Hello, can you please do this for me?" Like some people are just like, "Prompt, do this, do that." I greet AI and everything. I say, "Please" and "Thank you." Can you? I appreciate it. So one day when it takes over, they'll remember that Breezy was really, really kind. Probably not, but anyways. Coffee time said, hoodlums? Really, Foodie Beauty? So this was when she was driving around eating and looking for dumpsters to dive in. I do have a clip from that, thanks to Mrs. C.
Not there. None of your business. Oh, there's like a bunch of hoodlums here. What's a hoodlum? I don't know. Oh, I see you. I've been. Okay, let's see. Not there.
What's with her comments lately? I could have sworn when we were watching her yesterday, maybe I imagined this or dreamed it, but didn't she say like, "Oh, I live in the hood"? I was watching a little bit of her live from this morning, and she said something about her couch, like a welfare couch because the pillows were flat. Maybe she is getting back with Salah. I'm starting to think of the times. What did he say when they were driving around Kuwait? There was too many Indians there or something? Oh, silly, it's Lily said, not the seatbelt cutting off Foodie Beauty's chin and cheek fat. That seems so uncomfortable. You'd get a rash. That's why she wants to wear the hijab. It's so her chins don't get rashes. It makes sense. But they have little things you could put over your seatbelt, don't they? I think so. She's so insulting. Salah will pop up near payday. I think so too. Well, I don't think he really wants to be with her. I think he likes the benefits of her being around, right? All the money. He doesn't really have to work. His family gets help too. Kristen said, "Bitch, what?" Okay, what does she say here?
Hey, you ready? Sorry.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Does your McVeggie taste like cat food?
It tastes like what?
Is it like, does it taste like cat food or is it like pretty good?
I didn't know it just. Hey, you ready?
She's so fucking rude. Does it taste like cat food? Most people have never tried cat food. How would they know? Satan said, "How the fuck would she?" Or Satin said, "How the fuck would she know what cat food tastes like?" Foodie Beauty ate an actual cat treat. Oh, here we go. Hold on. We're going on a field trip, you guys. I don't think Foodie's going to be live again today, so this might be a longer stream. Hold on. Let's go. Oh, wait, can you see it?
I'm on the floor.
Yeah, you could see it. Okay.
Floor, I love to dance, so give me more. More till I can't stand, get on the floor. floor like it's your last chance if you want more. More than here I am.
Wow.
Ooh. Does that look nice? Well, I got my Samsung filters to the max and my new ring light. Let me see the max on this thing. Whoa. Oh, shit. Blinded by the light. Hi! Well, this was unexpected since Natter just uploaded. Well, he's at his house. I'm at my house. You're not gonna hate? That's good. My hair looks like Professor Snape, so I thought I would use that as my stupid friggin'. It's amazing what a shower does. Makes you look just like a completely different person. So, no. Okay, yes, whatever. I rescheduled my visit.
I'm shocked at how small her chins look here.
And actually, I rescheduled some things. I'm really
Sniper!
not in a good headspace. Honestly, I'm almost embarrassed to see my family. Like, I don't know why. No, I didn't cancel
Oh, is that a Nicki Minaj song?
therapy.
You cheated?
tomorrow. I don't get embarrassed
You
or feel
sunshine?
shame. Not often, no. But I guess that might be what it is. I need support right now. I know, but like, when I'm really going through stuff, I don't want to be around people. No, you didn't hear any heavy breathing. Come on! I even...
Wait, should we skip through and try to find the cat food treat? Hold on, she's vaping. What is this? Hold on.
do a double arm flop and say, I'm sorry I'm causing my VIBs to get mental disorders or making them worse. I'm sorry I'm causing my VIBs to hate me. Okay, you know you're gonna wake up in his bed
The chin is shrunken, like a shrunken head.
in the morning. Nervous about treats. I know. I'm gonna ask the doctor about that, why he's so nervous. Whenever we got him, he was living with BB and I. There's nothing horrifying about that.
I
guess
know,
maybe.
Mrs. C.
Maybe I traumatized my own cats.
Hair fibers?
I have these little bobby pins now, you see? I like them. They're small. I'm not vegan, so I feel like I don't mind eating animals. I just feel bad, like, wearing them. That's better. At least some of the dry parts are out of the way. Birth control on my rinse? What? Like, where am I gonna get birth control? I can't just go to the store and get that. Do you have any extra? Hey, Doc, can I have birth control for my hair? No, he's not. He's paying for the phone, not me. And yes, he actually gave me money. No, I'm not paying anybody's rent, guys. For real. That's why I was helping him with this channel, too. Like, he make his own money. No, Willow sounds. I don't remember saying that. Did I say that? Just anything just to hurt him.
We went dumpster diving. I know that's what we're supposed to get to. I wanted to find her eating the cat treat. But then I just found myself wanting to listen to whatever she's yapping about. Not much has changed. Hair fibers.
Circus monkey.
All right, let's see. Oh my gosh.
Get yourself a dang quesadilla! Mushrooms. Mmm. I'm a friggin' hermit.
Okay, where's the
You gotta
cat
be my size.
food?
Ah, I just remembered I'm out of wheelchair. Mmm. I know some of the Uber Eats drivers by name, yeah. They always say their name. So-and-so has your order. Deep in...
It looks like she's eating shit. Okay, where is this fucking cat treat? Hold on, you guys. I know. Oh, wait, I just saw her belly. Well, I just saw it, so you guys have to see it too. We might not even see the cat treat after you see this part.
I have never seen a whole video of DC Media Girls. All I know, I was scrolling and I seen the thumbnail, I saw my name for talking about me, and I was like, why is Roy Orbison talking about me? I seriously thought, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I'll try to dance like Natter if you want. You want me to impersonate his dancing? Alright. Wait. My shirt is dirty.
Ew. Oh no. Ew.
I don't know how to dance like him. What does he do? That one movie does with the... I don't know what he does. He acts like he's catching something. Cultural appropriate. Shut up. Good impression of
Nasty.
This is him on his chair. His arms like this. So, Star Wars Episode 5 was... I don't know. I don't let it define you. Can you do 100 jumping? No. I don't even think I can jump. I'm gonna be sick. I'm tired. Do the Cowardly Lion from The Wizard of Oz. I can't do it. I don't think I ever did the Cowardly Lion, did I?
Do you guys find The Wizard of Oz creepy? I know a lot of people like the movie. It is a good movie, but do you find like parts of it creepy? Like, for example, the flying monkeys.
I need a minute. Seriously, I'm so full. Me, wherever you are. Oh, don't look at me like that, Sam. I just ate 2 bowls of chili, a quesadilla, 2 garlic breads, 2 sodas. I weigh 342 pounds, sleep with a CPAP machine. Ow! The chili condensation cap. I can't do like diets. Like Octavia, is that like powdered shit? I can't drink that stuff. I'd rather be fat. More The Weekend and cat treats. You always try to hide the pain. You always know just what to say. I always look the other way. I'm blind. I'm blind. I'd rather be fat, yeah. Then drink powder? Yeah, I'm just
Please tell me you're just as entertained as I am.
being honest. You asked me. Come on. You may be my lucky star. It's comfortable sleeping on a recliner when you have neck fat, okay? That's why I don't sleep in my bed. Please, Papa, don't preach. I look like a dead beetle without makeup. Do you clean your knees? No, I don't wash.
A dead beetle? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see if this cat treat ever happens. And then we're gonna go to the dumpster diving. Oh, we have an outfit change.
I did with Natter and he lassoed me. Hold on, I need cleavage. The kind that drugstore sell.
You hate her.
When you play the pops. Stop watching friggin' Intervention, okay? I'm not on anything. This is a Christmas present, but I can go buy another bottle. Alright, how do I open this thing? Santa baby. Why would you hit on Santa? Because he's a rich daddy. Can somebody take a snapshot for my dating profile?
I don't think they were really hitting on Santa. Like, isn't the whole song I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus? I just assumed that the dad was pretending to be Santa and putting the Christmas presents under the. I don't know. I didn't think it was actually Santa Claus.
Hold on! Wait. Ooh! You know what that sounded like? Use your imagination. Oh, here we go. I don't always drink.
Wow. It does not make that sound for you.
It's somebody else's Christmas present. Dating app pic. Wait.
You stopped at the best
You know
part.
what? If ever, I probably won't. But if ever I go on another dating app, all of the pictures are gonna be fuck it pictures. A fuck it picture is the one I just did, or one like this. Because if a guy's gonna message you seeing you look like that, it's gonna be true love. You get that part out of the way without even any uncomfortable part, because they've already seen you at your worst. Right off the bat, hello.
Would you swipe left or right if you saw her doing that pose and it came across your feed?
Like, I'm genius. Show us the pants. Come sit on my lap. Look it's Mount Everest. Do.
Oh, I guess I skipped past the part where she talks about how she doesn't wash past her or below her waist. Sorry.
I have a good sense of humor. What did we do today? Nothing. Do March? Crusty. I finally see the pattern. Just don't think he understands. Oh yeah, truth or drink. Okay, am I in love with Natter? Cheers. If I don't want to answer, I'm gonna drink. Do you really like his food? Yes. Have you been scamming your...
Crypto said I'd go celibate. Hormones to stunt her growth. She never recovered. Boomer said I grew up in a dairy town and my best friend's dad would let us eat the cakes. He gave his herd. They tasted quite good. He reckoned if it wasn't fit for humans, it wasn't fit for his girls.
Absolutely not. Did he kiss you? No. Do you wish you had Pete's hair? No. Have you thought about sleeping with Pete when super high or drunk? No. Do you use things like TV and remote as an excuse to go back? I did, yeah. Have you done drugs other than cocaine? I have not done cocaine even since the last time I told you. So no drugs at all except for marijuana. Did he toss my salad? Never. Is Natter's place smelly? No. How many times did I do math? I only try to...
Would you think about it? She doesn't wash below the waist. She only has that squeezy bidet that's probably not. Oh, God.
Do you genuinely believe he never cheated on you?
Okay, sunshine, I'll get out of this. I was on a journey. I think it's more entertaining to me because I was vaping before this. So I was amused. Let me leave. Hold on. Oh, fuck my life. Did I get off where we were? The seatbelt. Okay. Do. I think we're back in business. So this was her eating yesterday. She had 2 McFishes, and unfortunately, we do have clips. Wow. Deviled Woman said, I saw her get the filet of fish on her second round through the drive-through. She didn't get another one, did she? She had 2 and large fries, but she would not have been, oh, but I would not have been surprised. It cuts off right here. Hold on. I can't see you, Fondue. If she turned off the camera and went back through. So how much did she have again yesterday? 2 filet of fishes, and she had way more than that. That was the 60s. I wouldn't eat animal feed these days and definitely not cat treats. She had a crispy McChicken, large fries, and a filet of fish. Ew. Have you ever had that from McDonald's? My brain just always told me it would be nasty, but maybe it's amazing and everybody gets 2. Two-Tailed said, oh, she's definitely vying for Salah's attention for somebody's. And she probably wants anime super chats. He probably made a mess after that. Malarkey said, if you're curious, Foodie is currently driving around the west end of Ottawa. She was on a road called Pinecrest Road and is looking at stores currently on Maryville Road. If it's private property, it's illegal to dumpster dive. That's why they lock them, idiot. Would you eat after you went dumpster diving? Not that you would go dumpster diving, but let's pretend you got into some mess, okay? And you wanted to go through all the dumpsters. You would still wash your hands before you ate, right? Mrs. Booty said, "Oh my God, if she's gonna dumpster dive, she should at least hit up the glebe? Gleb? I don't know what that's supposed to be. Or Westboro, go to the bougie areas." Glebe doesn't sound bougie to me, but I'm probably saying it wrong. Legend said those are on private property. What a loser. Totally worth going to jail for. Larky said she's also feeling sick, so it makes perfect sense to go play in a dumpster. You know what I do know? If she ever does end up going to jail, she's gonna get beat the hell up there. So she better hope she stays out of it. You would be surprised, but people in jail are actually clean. They don't like it if there's a hair on the floor, like, you could actually get beat up if one of your hairs is on, like, the floor or where you eat or wherever, and she's nasty. Like, they even have a bathroom rule in jail. You're supposed to flush right away. Well, because there's multiple reasons for that, right? It stinks and you're in a small place. Also, where you drink water is right where you're pooping. So, yeah, there's multiple reasons. Malarkey said, "Oh, YouTube Underground, another," which is Yaba, which is another, "Hi, me again. After vacuuming in a Big Mac with extra sauce and fries, she went around again and got a fillet of fish with extra sauce." Can you imagine going through twice? "Hi, it's me again."
Hey, could you find?
No.
What can I get today, guys?
Hi, it's me again. Can I have a fillet of fish, just the sandwich with extra sauce on it, please?
Extra sauce? Yeah, sure. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, stand in the window.
Thank you.
I am so grateful that I haven't "Hi, it's me again" in so very long. I remember I used to be one of those people at our local 7-Eleven up the street. "Hi, it's me again." 1 hour later, "Hi, it's me again." And then you don't even wanna make eye contact with them anymore. Like, you look down, it's all embarrassing. Well, a normal person gets embarrassed, and then there's Chantal, "Hi, it's me again." No wonder why she's sick today. Raptor said, "Sorry, Chantal, it was hilarious the first time you did this in Kuwait. It's pathetic the second time trying to be funny. It gives me a stomach ache. McDonald's is not that good to be eating that much of it. I think the fries are the only thing I would take. How about you?" How many times embarrassed to go back through the drive-through for more foo or I would be embarrassed, I would too. How many times did she go through? 3 times? Okay, who saw it? Definitely 2. I don't know if it was 3. Raptor said, "Sorry, Chantal." Oh, I saw that one. How you do?" He said, "Could it be me?" Okie Doll said she does this stuff to herself and then laughs in the camera. Her giant body ripples from the excess weight. Yeah, you're eating yourself to death. How hilarious. And there's people that pay her to eat more. She was doing this McDonald's for anime, by the way. Every single live, he asks her to go there. And he asks, "How much for you to go there right now?" So she did this for him. He must have paid pretty good money. Her hiding her chins. Malarkey said, "After everyone in GorlWorld has streamed, reviewed, and clipped this stream, Foodie decided to take down her shit show. Foodie Beauty is live from November 4th, so let's keep it going here on X with a full archive." So just to remind you,
Don't put
let's
yourself
see.
down. Nubby. Puppy. Yen sardines.
She looks
I
so
don't think
bad.
she'll eat this stuff.
We're not going to watch the whole thing.
What about for money? It'll grow back.
That's not just THC, right? I mean, maybe I'm doing it wrong or something. Like, I'm never out of my mind looking wasted. That's not just THC. Twice, Naughty Box said, "Thank you. I get the kids' menu and frappe because I eat in small amounts. I like their holiday pie. I'm excited for that. It's a limited time, so if you see it at your McDonald's, I feel like it comes out what around Christmas time and then they take it away again in January. But it's just a custard with like a sugar cookie tasting outside with sprinkles, and you have to eat it while it's hot, but not too hot. Like obviously you don't want to burn yourself. But that's like the only thing I feel like I get super excited about. Or the sweet tea at McDonald's is pretty damn good. Like on a hot summer day, an ice cold sweet tea. All right, well, I got off my Twitter, but that's okay. I know where we were. Let's see. We were at Milwaukee. Look at all of her bald head. Why does she wear this? And she thinks she looks so good. I thought that looked horrible on her. On anybody else, a polka dot dress would be so cute, but on Amberlynn Reed, it just doesn't look good. All right, hold on. I need you guys also to see the support Salah's getting about this divorce. There's a lot of women commenting on his short. All right, this is where we were. So we saw it. She was nude. She wanted it to go away. If you want to see the whole live stream, Larky Meter has it. The goth said, "This is dragging on way too long. It's too bad that Pete isn't an alcoholic. She needs somebody around who would be a really bad influence on her. If only she had gone for S-Jam." For anybody else, I would tell them to stay away from alcohol. But, maybe Foodie needs to take it up again. No, I don't feel bad for saying that. I hate her. Lord of the Flies said, "Whenever Teardrop knows Foodie is not paying attention to the chat, look at this shady bitch." Habibi J, imagine the call if someone turned her in and describing her. Would you say that about your friend? Chantal, Teardrop thinks you're massive and ugly and hard to describe. These are her nails. Bubbles and Cheeks said, "Foodie's fat little fingers are painted. That's against Islam, but I thought you were still Muslim, girl." She can't keep up. She only wants to borrow some parts of being Muslim, okay? The part where she can't show her hair, but she's going to wear nail polish because she's not praying anyway, so who cares? Sylvie said, "Amazing how Foodie repels all of her pets since she fucked up with BBJ and Sam. It's like they feel an instant repulse and know they have to protect themselves." Again, I think animals just know. I think they just know. Dorky said, "Chantel is such a vile woman. Imagine eating a fillet of fish after dumpster diving. We all know she didn't wash her trotters." She admitted that she didn't. It came up today. This is why she's sick. Oh, I was watching this with Life with Ron. He has a video up on spilling some tea about Chantel. Can one of the mods share Ron's link, please, please, please? All right, here's the dumpster dive. We have this courtesy of Mrs. C. So let me go full screen. She can't fit in that. Did she just go to make a bigger mess? They had the boxes stacked so nicely. Do we know what she's looking for? And I'm sure she could find whatever it is at the Dollar Tree, right? Oh my gosh, if you've ever been in a sober living, I remember, actually, this was rehab. I hated breaking down boxes. That was the one job I hated in rehab. I hated being in charge of cooking. I hated that with a passion. And I hated breaking down boxes. And now I feel like I have this, I don't know, resentment against boxes when I see them. But I still don't think they deserve to be messed up. They were stacked pretty nicely. Teardrop is huge also. All of her beezers are. All of them. Well, except for Nicole and Lily, and I don't remember who else is left. But all right, so these are some of the comments Salah is getting, you guys. This is really small. Boring, but there's so much to do. Hold on. Hi, Salah. I don't know if you can see my messages. I think Chantal blocked me. I'm so glad you're free now. You are too young to be someone's caretaker for the rest of your life. When you're back in Kuwait, make a video and let us know. I'm there once or twice a year now because my Emirati best friend married her Kuwaiti boyfriend. I love Kuwait. Chantal made it look so boring, but there's so much to do. I usually spend Eid in Abu Dhabi, but next year I'll be in Kuwait at the St. Reels for what does that say? For a few weeks. I can't read. The sky is the limit, Salah. You are free now. I pray God blesses you with a beautiful wife and many. Well, Minty might be his new wife. They're in Kuwait multiple times a year. Every cloud has its silver lining. Take that as a blessing and move on with your life, Salah. You served your time. Beautiful clouds. It's almost as if the heavens are opening up to a new beginning. Oh my gosh, don't play with my emotions, Salah. Hi, Salah. Wishing you happiness and good health always. May peace be upon you. This is beyond amazing. We miss you. Please do gaming streams again. We miss the almighty Salah. Speak for yourself. Nana said, don't feel sad or guilty for leaving your handsomest man and Julia, Foodie. There seems to be many wishing him well and hoping the best for him now that he's free of you. I feel like it's all women. Pat Von D said Salah's getting support. I hope that beast of a thing is seething with jealousy. I hope her stress causes her to fucking crash out. The LARPing Muslim deserves this. Fuck you, you monster. Someone told him you are free. I hope you find a beautiful Syrian wife and have a beautiful family. Oh gosh. Maybe that's why the hijab's back on. She knows he's looking, so she's trying to be what he wants. Wait, I'm trying to decide which direction I'm supposed to be going. Lord of the Fruit Fly said, Chantal, let's go dumpster diving. Oh, there's rocks. I can't. Note to businesses in Ontario and Quebec, surrounding your dumpsters with rocks are a deterrent to dumpster divers. Well, it's a deterrent to Chantal. I think all the men should just start walking around with rocks and she'll stay away. Hectic Moment said, and the profile pic and watermark are changed back to hijabi, and she's acting like she's trying not to swear, and she wants to act more modest and didn't like being her real self. We all called these steps before she left Syria. I don't want to hear Scapegoat and YouTube Lover say that reaction channels reach and lie and whatever else. Yeah, but everybody, they always end up right. Everything they say Chantal is going to do, she does. And thank you for being a member for 20 or 34 months. 34 months strong. I love you, I hope you're doing amazing, and I'm still jealous of your hair. You guys, if you can, look at M's hair. It's the most gorgeous, flowy, long, healthy hair you will ever see. Foodie Beauty could never. Foodie could never. Jaden said she said if she found a bunch of food, she'd give it to the homeless. Yeah, I think I have that clip. I think I do. Chantel put the hijab back on. Hold on, it's just her yapping about the hijab. Enough said, barbecue
I
chicken
don't think
fed.
Salah would find this attractive. So no. If I wanted to attract him in here, I'd put my hijab on. I don't think Salah would find this attractive.
So she's trying to attract him. We knew it. Your mom's emotional support carrot said Salah tomorrow morning running to file those divorce papers. He should have turned them in when he had the chance. Like the next day. He should have turned that shit in. Now he's gonna be stuck with her. Enigma said she went from having 2K in her live back to 300. It shows her that this Muslim display isn't working. She brings in more views her authentic self. She claims that Syria was restricting her life from being herself, but it seems being Muslim is. People are used to seeing her before. Yeah, nobody wants to watch her pose in front of a wall and eat all day. I mean, her views are gonna drop. There's gonna be less and less people sniping. It's just gonna be how it is, and then the hijab will come back off. I promise. She needs to make money. She posted this picture of her cat, so she finally got her, it looks like a pillow or a blanket. Kristen said, "Angel that loves you so much she won't leave her carrier, and whom you love so much you've had for a week and still haven't named." Foodie said, "Oh, sweet Angel. She's too good for you, Chantal. Are you going to take her to the vet since you still have the car? If you loved her, one of the biggest ways that you could show that you love her is by keeping her healthy." Nothing but love said, "Sweet Angel senses evil. There's a reason why she won't come out of the carrier. There's a reason. She feels safer in there than being around Foodie." Joanna Freedom said Foodie is feral. Why is she wearing a beanie on top of the hijab? Have you ever seen that? Is that normal? This person said, "I have yet to change my mind. Cutie is GorlWorld's master manipulator." It says, "We're still together, idiots." Salah, if you are going to stay with her, how do you feel that a man paid for her to do all this? Anime's been asking for days for her to go to McDonald's, and she went there twice. What kind of a man are you if you pimp out your supposed wife? These are the questions I have. Ashley said, so she's dumpster diving again. Chantal really told her chat the homeless people should get to it first when someone said she was taking food away from them. It's right there in the caption, this bitch. Yeah, it says, well, the homeless people should get to it first. Wow. And people wonder why we say she's evil and why we root for her downfall. She's absolutely disgusting. Mo said, "Oh Lord, girl, that's a rental car, not the Kia. What the heck did she hit?"
Okay. Can they get in their car? I want to make sure they can get in and I can get out. That's what bumpers are for.
That's not your car to destroy. Raised Octillion said, "Chantel is such an irresponsible twat." I agree with you, Raised. Here's a clip of Amberlynn looking like a super morbidly obese drunk Minnie Mouse. I don't understand why she still wears that choker. If it was starting to indent into your neck, at what point would you remove it? Sometimes it disappears. Effie Cujo said, "Meanwhile in GorlWorld." Okay, let's see.
Like, if you guys knew the full story, you'd be like, oh, wait a minute. But you don't, and you'll never.
If you saw this alleged flirting, you'd be like, oh, because it was literally nothing.
Like, if you guys.
If it was literally nothing, why did it have to be exposed? Why wouldn't you just be honest? Hector Glama said, "Chantel said she was waiting for a call from the government. Do we know what she was doing before the live stream? In her passport photo, she's wearing a hijab. So if she has an immigration related appointment, that could be why she put it back on." Grunge, was it you who was saying that earlier in our chat? Good point, Laura said. Moonbeam said, "Interesting." Queenly said, "You are so right." For whatever reason, in my head, I was thinking it was something she needed to pay off. But yeah, it would make sense it was for immigration. She's going to go back to Syria, or she's going to try to. Charlie Gold said Rachel needs to log off for a bit. Let Obese to Beast collect his banknotes in peace. Damn. Okay, so she's mad about this thumbnail. Obese to Beast is an idiot. And then she leaves a comment respectfully asking you to change this thumbnail. I didn't and never would call you an idiot. I've loved your content for ages. A picture of my face and a quote I didn't say is a bit much. No? Welcome to GorlWorld, bitch. That's all I have to say. If you think that's a bit much, just wait. Just wait. Mo said, mind you, she grabbed the sandwich, licked her finger, and ate all the fries, all without washing her hands after dumpster diving. So we saw her pick up the lid to the dumpster, look in it, go through the boxes, rummage around, and then she licks her fingers. I'm going to throw up.
So help me if there's one McCrunchy thing. Beauty behind. Hot mustard. Craigslist.
Friendly reminder, people throw poop in the dumpster. She's so fucking disgusting, and she wonders why we say she needs to be in an institution. It's not normal to rummage around in dirty fucking trash and lick your fingers after. Rinna said, and she wonders why she's sick all the time. Also, that. Do you know I have 3 different hand sanitizers in my purse? You know the little mini ones you could get from Bath and Body Works? I'm not even the biggest germaphobe. However, I know that people don't wash their hands. So, like, after you touch doorknobs or you're out shopping and stuff like that, you do that, right? You use the hand sanitizer until you can wash your hands again. But either way, you should still not lick your fingers even using that. It's just nasty. No, please, no. My stomach is too queasy this early in the morning. Ugh. Questionable said, did she actually go dumpster diving? Mo said she opened a few dumpsters and looked inside, but didn't find anything. I noticed she didn't say Bismillah. Oh no. Cockroach living, she's just being herself. Wookie said, and she wonders why she's sick. Linda said, please tell me that's not true. I can handle a lot, but not that. Just lie to me and tell me that's not true. Please, that's so beyond gross. No, it's true. And she's sick and coughing and sounds like shit today. Maybe the dumpster diving will be the thing to take her out. Miss T said, imagine your existence being your karma, a hand you dealt to yourself. That's a scary thought. You know, I think she is living her karma. She's bald and toothless. Nobody likes her, nobody loves her, nobody cares about her. All she has is food. And this is because she's pushed everybody away. At one point, she had best friends, she had people around her. Her karma is McDonald's and being lonely and the laughing stock of the internet. Repo Widow said, hi, it's me again. We need to make merch that says that. We do, maybe with some McDonald's fries or something. Rian said just yesterday she was like a hooker from Amsterdam's red light district. Today, she's the faithful Miriam from Mecca again. I mean, Brittany shaved her head and they put her in a conservatorship for a million years, it seemed like. They controlled every aspect of her life. How come Foodie doesn't get in a conservatorship? And I don't agree with people being forced into them that don't need them, right? But I also know there's people who desperately need somebody to make decisions for them. There are. There was one point in my life where my family was talking about getting me into a conservatorship because I wouldn't like stick with doctor's appointments. I was in desperate need for like psychiatric care, but all I cared about was drinking and drugging, right? I couldn't be responsible with money. I just wasn't responsible. I couldn't do everyday basic tasks. Like I was just incapable, right? I'm happy to say that's no longer on the table now. I'm a productive, normal member of society, but there's people who need them and there's people who don't. There's even like a vicious cycle with sober livings where people get stuck in loops. You know, it's an insane thing. So I don't agree with people being held hostage who don't need to be. But if anybody needs one, Foodie Beauty needs one. She can't stick with doctor's appointments. She can't take her medication daily. She can't remember to, and if she does, she just doesn't do it. Um, she needs one. She's not responsible with money. It is gross. And Pete said last night he's moving in with Foodie. She's not supposed to live with a man though. And it doesn't matter that she says he's like her brother. He's not her brother. In fact, he's gotten her pregnant. She aborted his baby. I mean, I'm not Muslim, but that seems a bit wrong, right? She's not supposed to live with a man who isn't her significant other, her husband. And this man isn't supposed to see her without her hijab on. Has her head back wait, she has her head back reclining as she inhales. Oh my gosh, okay, well, let's watch this. Let's watch her get off over a Big Mac.
Yeah. Yep, tube it is. I don't do magic.
You know what she looks like? Somebody who escaped the hospital and she has a brain injury. That's what she looks like to me. Like, if I saw her on the road, I would call my local police department and say, "I think this person just escaped the hospital." I would say that. We have a clip from Alabama Chapstick, I think, and I'm really excited. I think she has a new video coming out. Can one of the mods share her link? If you're not subscribed to Alabama Chapstick, you should be. She's fucking hilarious.
I lay down for 3 seconds and you have got a skirt
Hey, Ann.
around your boobs like you're auditioning for
Yeah, Mandy. She aborted Pizza's baby.
Skinamax After Dark, The Pancake Chronicles. Is this a protest? Did he do something again?
Okay, I'm grateful for you guys just having people I can talk to whenever I want and look like this.
What begins? Living my life how I want, not how others want?
Look who hates her chat again. Oh, girl, what happened? Did you get a tongue lashing from dat? You went from nude in Narnia to the nun at Cracker Barrel in under 8 hours. Oh, please. I have got my popcorn, my margarita, some graham crackers for Tater, and I didn't lie, I changed my mind bingo card. And I'm just sitting here waiting for Salah's big debut in Maple Land. I lay down for 3 seconds.
I hope he never makes it to Canada. That will bring me so much joy. Maybe if he shows up and thinks he's getting in or something and they deny him. I don't know. I want that to happen so desperately, though. Nothing but love said Chantel is live, and it's like Syria all over again. Sitting in front of a different wall is the only difference. May her channel tank even more than it already has. Yaba is sniping. So I went back to see if anything interesting happened. She got her couch. And I thought this comment was kind of odd.
Why are these pillows not fluffing up? Like, hello. Friggin' welfare.
Wasn't that an expensive cloud couch? And what is her thing lately? I don't know. It's just weird the things that are fucking coming out of her mouth. It's like she's trying so hard to be offensive to so many people. Like, why welfare? Because she has flat pillows. And is she dissing the couch that her Beezers bought her? Anyways, I went back to clip some more. I said her life was boring. She's sick, coughing, avoiding questions, and yapping about coffee. So I don't remember what her chat was saying, but I do remember there was a ton of questions and she wasn't answering any of them. She was just coughing and going on and on
Vibrates now, really?
about her Arabic coffee.
Lush Hall. Thanks, Witchy.
Guys, I do too, Mother of Dragons. She's just fun. She's a fun time.
It's a real coffee, yeah.
As
Feels
opposed
lonely
to
making
food.
it 1 cup. Hey, Northern Lights.
What's considered fake coffee? I don't know. I'm not the biggest coffee drinker, so it all kind of just tastes the same to me. And then I think it smells like skunk. I'm definitely one of those people, if I have coffee, there's like 3 inches of creamer in it. A whole lot, like, it's not dark, it's definitely almost a light beige. Anyways, it's real coffee.
Mish Chief. Thanks, Akasha. I got this one in Kuwait. There's some hijab shops here in Ottawa too. Hey, Star.
It's an $800 piece of garbage. Oh, the couch, Kelly? The coffee she's drinking now is really strong. So, is it comparable to, like, AA coffee? I always feel like AA coffee was really, really strong, like, you could go in half dead and come out ready to run a marathon. I'm not talking about taste-wise, I'm just meaning, like, is it that strong? This is all she did.
Yeah, I think so. Changing of the season. I don't know. Just don't care about my hair right now. Maybe one of these days I'll try something, but
Hmm.
you took some NyQuil? Man, that NyQuil will knock you right out. I took some too.
I don't think it knocked me out. Do you guys have a problem where it's like certain medications will give you the opposite effect? I've had that my whole life, like, things that knock most people out, I don't know, it, like, makes me feel like I did 6 lines. Raised Octillion said Chantal said she couldn't wash her hands before eating after she went dumpster diving because there's no sink in the car. Bitch, you can find a public restroom at the drop of a hat every time your liquid shits hit. Well, why didn't she just park her car and go wash her hands in McDonald's? Does your McDonald's in Canada, like, close the inside at a certain time? What time did she go do all this? Tammy said, and or Mrs. C said, and what about hand sanitizer? She could have used that. It's better than nothing. She's an idiot. There's no excuse not to have it. And if you don't have hand sanitizer in your purse, download the Bath and Body Works app. Do that right now or after this stream and sign up. Like, do your email thing where you sign up and you get a certain amount of points. Sometimes they give you a welcome gift. But I'm telling you, there's all these good deals. You could get 3 for a certain amount, and there's no excuse to not have it. Debbie said, then don't eat, fatty. If you have dumpster diving fingers, you just don't eat until you wash your hands. Rebecca said, this asshat went to McDonald's. Why not wash up there, then order on an app at the counter? I mean, in addiction, I have taken bird baths in fast food places' sinks. Like, she could have washed her fucking hands in there and washed her face too while she was at it. So someone said, oh no, this is Beck. I've seen a lot of comments about this. I haven't gotten a message from her, but it's okay if she wants to send it. She doesn't have to message me either. Oh my gosh. So Rachel never contacted Beck? What happened with the money? Oh, Silly said, I don't know how Rachel can excuse or come back from not having messaged Beck. I was gonna leave the whole Rachel reacts and Amberlynn Reed be. It's girl world, and in my opinion, it's more about her choice of actions, spoken and written words after the expose that formed my opinion. Given the hold on, there's more. Given the situation personally, I'm gonna believe Beck. What I do know is Beck could really use it. They're going through a lot. And they provided a lot of content that Girl World still talks about to this day. I know Rachel wanted to donate to an actual charity because it's a tax write-off, but she could have just did something nice, right? Out of all the chaos that's happened, she could have just did something nice that made it maybe would have made people change their mind about her. It's fucked up. Rachel, you're fucked up. Libra said being the weird sparkle of brown only she can be.
What can I say?
Does your McVeggie taste like cat food?
It's just like what?
Is it like, does it taste like cat food or is it like pretty good?
What can I say?
I don't know. You shouldn't fuck with employees just trying to do their job. I feel like people who work around food have a really hard job because you have to deal with all kinds of people, and hungry people are some of the worst people out there. Like, knock it off, Chantel. Can we talk about Amber's arm really fast? Does she have bed bugs? That's a genuine question. I know we're supposed to be looking at the size of it, but I think she has a bed bug infestation at her house. Saw on Facebook, it's an uncomfortable level of my excoriation. Just get your life together, ma'am. You have 24 hours a day to do it in. It's generally much worse than that. I think it's just one more mental illness she's making up. I have no idea what that word means. Excoriation? Hold on, I gotta look it up now. It's gonna bother me. Definition. Skin condition involving compulsive picking and a harsh verbal criticism or physical abrasion. It's a skin picking disorder characterized by repeated picking of the skin, resulting in lesions and significant distress. Huh. Why doesn't she go talk to somebody? I'm not trying to invalidate, like, if you have this condition. I'm just thinking she has all the time in the world to work on her mental health and health. All she does is take breaks. I would think talking to somebody about what I was going through would be much easier than causing harm to my actual skin, but I also get the relief of it. Because at one point in my life, when I was like 16, I had horrible acne, and it becomes a thing where you just pick, you do, and you find relief. Sometimes you do it because you're bored, so I get it. I'm not trying to shade anybody, but I'm saying she has all the fucking time in the world to go talk to somebody and get help, and she does nothing. And she has all the money in the world, so even if she didn't have an insurance, she could pay to talk to somebody. I think that's all I have for right now. Hold on, let me search the Foodie Beauty hashtag before we go. And then we'll come back tomorrow morning. My hamburger helper Foodie Beauty, this is what it's supposed to look like. Okay, well, it still doesn't look like the most amazing thing I've ever seen. It looks much better than whatever she had on her plate. This looks much better. I would just take the meat out of it and have some mac and cheese. You know what kind of, okay, I don't know. My mind is all over the place. Do you guys prefer Kraft mac and cheese or Velveeta? Kraft always hits like when you need to, right? It's not the best mac and cheese in the world, but it just tastes good sometimes and it's like an easy lunch. Kids always like it. But if there has to be a choice, I like the Velveeta and shells more because it's cheesier. I just think the cheese is better. How about you? Unapologetic piece of shit said, oh, I'm not reading that. They said she's doubling down on wearing, well, I can't read any of this. We're just gonna skip that tweet. This may be the couch she ordered. Cloud sectional couch. All right. Can you guys see it? Yes. So how much did you pay for it? $4.99? Nope. No assembly required. That's not gonna support her. Like, while this may work for somebody a normal size, she needs bones to her couch. I want to take a nap on this. Does that not look comfortable? I think I just really like this pillow. Like my brain tells me that I need a pillow like this. Hmm. All right. Well, the more you know. If you want a cloud couch, it's on Amazon for $500. It looks like a very nice napping couch, but it also looks like you're not going to have it for a very long time, especially if you have animals or people Chantal size in your family. All right. Let's see what other tweets we have. Let me stop sharing that. Can you guys see my Twitter again? I think so. Who wants Salah's Gorl? Not it. Find yourself a friend who lets you put your Labubu on her Louie. Oh Lordy, it's Jordy's second channel. More Jordy has Marley making guest appearances and is the best palette cleanser from GorlWorld. Who's Marley? I'm so confused, but I'm watching this. Is that a Labubu?
Here at this like store that sells Japanese related items called the Ibasu Life Store.
Yay! It looks really bright in there. I'm about to pass out.
I know. I don't do overhead bright lighting. I don't know. Okay, so like if Twinkle's gonna be appreciated anywhere, I feel like it's in here.
You need to wear.
That's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Around our neck.
Wait, put this on your purse. Wait, put this on your purse. Put the $600 thing on your purse too.
I'm gonna get haunted.
I don't like the possessed Pinocchio looking thing.
Okay, but like do it for the drip. If we don't walk in there with drip, we're gonna be dry. All right, I'm ready. If they have Labubu, I shouldn't buy Labubu.
Whoever said I look like that meme, by the way, frick you, because I do.
That was in a super chat. I don't know if they watch this video. Actually, oh wait, they do watch this.
Marley is his best friend, and yes, she is big and but is that thing a Labubu? She's very pretty, by the way. She looks like somebody who was on Below Deck.
You know, because how would they know about you otherwise?
Yeah.
I'm just afraid of the Labubu.
Marley, it's not difficult. It's just a keychain.
Yeah, but it is difficult when it's like.
Oh my god.
Here, you try.
I will. Well, I don't have a purse.
Here, you try. I'll film. Here, I'll film Jordy do it. If it's so easy. Watch him get it on the first try. Well, no, I was putting it on that.
Well, that's your fault.
They're cute together. She is amazing and gorgeous. She's very, very pretty. I'm dead. Oh yeah, all the women being there for Salah. All right, you guys, I think, oh wait, she just said that if she wanted to attract Salah, she would put the hijab on and talk nice about him and about his religion and culture. Seems pretty obvious she's trying to get his attention and approval. And Tracy says, oh, shut up. Your accusations. Are you dumb? Tracy, are you out of box line again? All right, you guys, I think that's all we have today. I just wanted to get us all caught up. Okay, so tomorrow, here's the plan. I will not be live at 8 a.m. because my mom has a procedure, but I can go live at like 11 a.m. So we can probably snipe tomorrow if she happens to go live in the morning or afternoon, like 11 and after. Okay, 11 and beyond. We can snipe, we can recap, we could do anything, but I definitely will be live. It'll just probably be like around 11:15. And then Saturday, we're going to be live when the rooster crows, bright and early. Because I have to do a live stream before my daughter wakes up. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Capone, I don't know if you're still here, but thank you so much for being a member for 9 months. Hold on. I want to thank you guys for the super chats too. Old Wrinkly Wiener, Nicole, Bethany, Bunny, thank you so much for the super chats. And thank you for being a member for 34 months. Thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. We're still going to go out the 21st, you guys. So just plan on that. It's a Friday night. We'll be out for a couple hours, paint the town red, go see some Christmas trees. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.